I mean, that was my innocent aquaba. Be very fine there. Me who watch it. So, what the I na pa. And now a free range. Why issue a word by a person can. Oh, yeah, yapon. Angovi, you are not fine, I can tell.
Oh, so very my today.
Yamia do me we.
Yeah.
Yamia do me we.
You were him. Just say we move from a permanent emergency. Ghana we are permanently bereaved.
From permanent emergency to permanent bereavement.
See, bullets no fee nazo numuna ereba towards us. No, ye ma will be a warning say, as I say, ye brace for impact. Na impact numuna ye brace no ye mupi no. We haven't been able to survive. If he say there are, Captain, over 9 million Ghanaians will live below 5 cedis a day. 9 million, almost 30% of the population of Ghana live at 5 cedis. Below 5 cedis. Now, dokno baako ya he
2 cedis.
Baako so nipa na baako so kura mpo a wuri ni di 3 days 3 times a day and now the twice a day mpo a won tonam. So after 3 years wuchi 700 cedis a month to over 100,000 people and 100,000 people you claim expiration of NAPCO na abba. Results, no drum roll, drum roll, no say dang, drum roll, no say. Nipa 100,000 now who claim so which year 700 cedis to every month, no. 1 year fits and relevant for the explosion a here. Ghana development na here na ye de won nenti aye excuse aye de won share NAPCO program nim say ye de won ko share niam ni ye twe ni won abusuafo mo de montie yi o eyi anyo yaw question keke ni repose
o ka sa wo video bi aye moma before we koso me moma wan na sa we koso ansa
just say Captain in some no doors wo de me enka sem
okay kai wo do time on here video me bo ama
in American say Ghana fo over 100,000 of young addition are 1 year human capital. SSA and Kasabri ya prepare one for a new wave of explosion for them to be globally competitive. No one to be a Magana so no. Results in say 1 year relevant. When this skill set are ye here for development are Ghana here. Inti Sikana yes spending for 700 cedis a month for 100,000 are you useless. Meanwhile, in the backdrop, no, Yakobo Bosia, the Akoto plane, the Kobobosia near the Abetia judgment date. Really? Is that what we are good for? No bia and kasa, when ya kebribi pe will say, one wa fum. Oh. Enuanom eyi nya no fumu obi anya obi na sabi onyankopon ama wadwene a eda wo tim se fa dwene na fa bowo bra na wo ho ntowa eye me se anka wo bebi sese aden na ye die ho abrosa eyi de esengaburo se wutumi fe nipa 337 yenua innocent ba be my analysis. Say, what do we call global climate conference? What bra? Yes, you the Bruce yenti ni ho. Just say, fossil fuels, abuse of fossil fuels, no cry yenti ase. Ne mom you be fi krom half a plane akọ Glasgow. Say, you record conference on climate change. Climate, you know. Ewo nsem no control na mo be show je buru he wo ko Accra Kumasi road that time ye ko me kan 17 overloaded Jabru trucks are one nam kwanswa where head towards and crank from Kumasi. In Yahenkwana yet me dear yes show Jabru sa. Yes, yako our brute ye yaw. Renewable energy na yo we are no Yankupon dia man de kokonte ni ko bi ne momone ni ede behata. Wabra yang fefo commune. Now, what explore galaxies, no? Hey, yow. Young vice president to say, Moody di we are some mobile toilet. Okay, sa video. Inti onam no commission toilets. One fefo commune no. One nam na wo commission toilets. Na wudi jedim. Na wo pesa we a president. Ye president our toilet mind o. Ye president odiyembe commune. Na ye be jaw Jabru show. Na ye be nya renewable energy a ense say ye ko Glasgow no broni aka kire say ye show Jabru for your backyard. Captain, do we need to go to Glasgow to be told to say ye abuse fossil fuels for Ghana? Innocent, doesn't it blow your mind? There were 275 parliamentarians we apparently pay money to. What show petrol to say one dream in New York? What show petrol?
Oh no, God.
Just say, dang, Bonipani, aye. Ya mawon $100,000 loan. One could deep ni ato V8 ama won se one fan fa potholes mu na won enjoy hydraulics say one V8 mu just say obekesa abofra wo de na call amusement park
Steptronics ahodo
Steptronics say one car mu hydraulics no na one fan fa na bu na oda ni V8 mu to say oda mochire air condition etim ni say chain no the west saying no dandy V8 until na so outside because motorcade di nanim. This is what we pay for, and you in your right mind, you know what I catch him say, vote for the same people after 20 nights of an abysmal failure. You say mamu chance na mo mra bio yenti ni home na da yenti home okroponi ka say home da utima. You say utin vacuum home na da yenti. Den pa na how yen Ghana fo mom yen hwe biribi ye na ye hwie oman na gu abum say NPP and NDC critical mass defect must say munye good why say salt lose ni taste then why ye would gu form to be trodden on when tietia so you not good for the cut. We send the wrong dogs to the hunt and they're not coming home with a catch. As a matter of fact, the dogs are not even coming home. That's how bad you guys are. More disappointed, more failing Ghana folk. And this is it. We are timing you guys out. You are done. We are firing you without a doubt. 2024, you are out. Mahama, enkoye speech be abuse oba because when failure and can see Mawia, you were a disgrace. Toilet president to say vice president. Wouldn't have now commission what do the toilets? How?
Confidence here the dear Benny.
Just say Mobinye.
Yeah.
Na me yanko yenim. Na sika ye tua wo car wo da motorcade muni aden. In fact, kwa toilet.
Vice president of commission 6 unit toilet.
How? How? Kwa na Angela Merkel ye. Kwa na won first.
Maybe a hoa. Oh. I don't know.
Captain, we have all the lands. We have the most beautiful soil God has blessed us with. We have the land. We have the human capital. We have the cheapest labor. Osuto SSL into reservoirs. Now you sustain for preservation of your life, no. Osunuta, it destroy young property kakra yetumi aboa no. Because young penyufo and to me and young baby as say yesi akwan as say ye tunnels. Inti insuno beto 30 minutes na Accra say global pool yeah Olympics. Baby yiri. Doesn't it blow your mind? Insu to 30 minutes. Insu are here for livestock. Yet by irrigation or mechanized farm, no. Esua insu to ekumien. Ana ekumien livestock. And I say young property. In Krofusu amongst who say wobenyen su. Now why preserve? Now why irrigate? No what do you grow, produce? Oh Ghana, na ye ding. What have we done to deserve this? Osaberima, what have we done to deserve this? Say we say what the low to entre cutlery, utensils, ye the loan. Hey yo. Hey yo.
Innocent,
Captain.
We are not Kofi Samba.
I sad, but you see that be a cancer in this world. You can fake everything, but one thing I want to be fake is wisdom and intelligence. You can fake it. You can fake everything in life, but say when you answer, what being here, Juma, you can't fake it. You can't pretend to be intelligent when you are not. And unfortunately, men we have in power are just pretending to be intelligent because. So they're just pretending to be intelligent. But who right from wrong, taking rational decisions. So it's just pretense and a nipa play. Because what is going on around this particular country? I was shocked. The last time I was telling you, it's a government with a definitive mandate of 8 years. Say, stop gap job opportunity now create for youth. That particular job is sustainable. And in the middle, government draw at the letters about and say, you're terminating about we. And the government now to about mouse how back creative job opportunity. They are youth no when you be even 100,000 crown won't mean guarantee or more job or no a buying or some fast one saying. You are telling the people, say, you are a useless government. In fact, so be a news. So because as a government, we vote for you, so we'll be creating job opportunities. Over to Nema, Mama for assisting even creating the enabling environment, our private sector, and as a phone, you know, I take advantage of say baby to me a travel and the abundant to me funding, you know, and a TV 3 Hana Moa, Mobet Amazonize, more capacity, and bet me a lot of people because Ghana for number 4, Mosabaya or mine the but this is the government that what conclusion or no, ain't mean critic capacity or funny part. But Kakana ya do more woman, ye pay a more mega amount to no, while we know more off. Who we know more off, no, have no more call. A child say, we don't have a rational government. Sometimes of the decisions are more, you don't know what actually their motivations are. And on the other side, we had the amount of money ya Busia Yabo Kroma in the last 5 years. Busia Ghana bought the whole of Africa. And I'm saying this, the whole of Africa, there is no single country in the last 5 years. What Busia Ghana bought.
What's the last thing? Check the records of Rollins. We share Shogu Shagari time from Nigeria basin. A baby in Africa in the last 25 years. Check the records from the World Bank.
Yes. So what Bobusia Bebrebe
the last 25 years in the history of Africa.
At the end of the day, legacy bank. That's a win to mean creative job and for so ben also legacy bank and I will leave. I know the day a man for the boarding. Debia Meka Nkrumah was never a magic child. And it's in Ghana for Boniding, but he lived a particular legacy, and that legacy transcended beyond generation. And there are several other things. So as a president, legacy will leave behind. You know, me say Nana Akufo-Addo, if he's not careful, he will become the most miserable former president in the history of this particular country. Because Adia Ghana for the back Kaino, Abrawa ko aye kachuchire di odiabo mine so, and there will be nothing positive for Ghana for the back Kaino. Ko bosia bebreba wo boy, enti legacy ben e na wuja. Say 100,000 people are for more human crowd. Buy what bosia chuchire di we cannot guarantee their safety. Would mean guarantee or more job security. Now you have the guard to announce to the whole world say, ya winning omo of amonko and omo announce no komo sand omo 2 months. That is the most shameful spectacle. How can a government be so unreasonable like this? And then Glasgow where I can once be Ghana say your friends a list ye dey call Glasgow sa your friends say climate change we na eco no yasesa ya ho over 337 people go play ma taxpayer and ya photo that particular way Ghana omugu Glasgow na oba haya woni mebi nipa no mo ya campaigns for galamsey o degrade environment no nipa mo wia rosewood e o krom ha mo wia esepoko no they are the very people yes mo go play mo e dem ko yes your first climate change and when you talk about climate change we have no plan no answer ya tisa amanfo ye bi and your president call what as mo ko kan ye onya Mike he was asking them say 100 billion amoso mo de be me na wo hefa
mo de be ma Africa
na wo hefa he could not even present his plan, his policy initiative, his understanding of your friends climate change as to what measures are Ghana by their gu to mitigate the effect of climate change we are no plan on the sikana no sikana wo hefa. How can you be like this? We have a problem. I think that sometimes we need to just put aside this extreme partisan politics, not rationalize everything. And now somebody will can. Then people will flip to the past. Oh, ABC, and here they are young nimda. Past no, and yet until I yasana yabaya nisebe just take the stage and do the right thing. Always we rationalize the present. Your friends say with the past. And this is now dream the whole team as a human being. When you sit here and you speak to the issues. I'm not for say now we need to speak true to people and draw the attention. Say, Nema na ekon ebia no munim time eyanim guase say amamo kosi acting say even a can do better because it does appear say things are not really going well and people around him are between. Look at our vice president. Your president, this is a young man at least. You see, say he's coming from academia. A lot of people had a lot of confidence and respect for him. Say, economist and so forth. And it's like a joke. He's like a joke. Mountain, your friend is saying, address and so forth, speaking lectures are all your cry so annoying and so primitive to the sense. If you are somebody we are inclined to technology, now we are inclined to IT, digitization, and so forth. Now we see some no kind of you could see this guy is just living in a different world that he's not in touch with reality. He's not in touch with the world yet me because in some now hockey cannot to me say or no I lose focus. Me say your plan say you move digitization chrome ha. Look at the KNUST, a school by science and technology. What has been the mother plan of the government? Yet transforming that particular school into a technological hub of this particular country. What are we doing? The last time I was telling somebody, we hear Kumasi Kuma would moving in as a form of can't we create a digital platform? All the movies are Okroma Edibeguso, Ghana ni Sorano so Opeso Shebia. You just subscribe 1 CD a day, you watch at the end of the day that you will make money and then the artists also will make money. Music platform, we can create all these things. People are not thinking. No one say Betana you're creating mobile money single platform. What there? And you'll be at there and I say. So I think we need to think. People must speak true to the president. They say, he will become the most miserable former president. Or the new crime that's over a president because a car and a Ghana for the back no. Nema all ye bien Ghana for bit imagine of Biaka papa we Baba say a dear pana way a catcher then a bobusia ba and the other side. Last time a catch will be said. You can be incompetent, but to be incompetent in this manner, arrogance, and as for can I now ya no timi say I don't know I dream ni sabia but he does people don't even see say never no moye no ebufu air time and they do it with unwavering impunity. Now you're surrounded with bootlickers and sycophants. All they do is say you sing praises to him instead of him to look him in the face and tell him say no, things are going sideways. Ghana for hope no more the minor. That is not what you are supposed to do. Always those yesika and almost spending on fancy fixtures. Sikana yakobobusia no Ghana netimi kobobusia. Then we spend those money on fancy fixtures. One-time dissipation of state resources here too good because you have bobium. So I know the day you tonight you so for your honor. You that no a man for a mortgage your future. You the kwajebusia at the top lane and or more air jebusia at the amount for air meeting outside for 2 weeks you per diem. Now you tonight what that here be per juma the government had the gut to tell you so to be creative a juma man. The abandon for so I was necessary. I say it's not by force to be a leader. Leadership, again, entitlement. Oh, na bra. Just tell people say, me and I'm back. Baby, I be do the agenda. Women to me, money makonya. Na mumfo bimra. It's unfortunate. Vice President or kind of Hosanka Ghana for Benya a hotoso onimu. Just on no crowd of money dim crane ye. None more ye. Vice President or lunch toilet and as for Namia Miti, may assemble my cram Macosama lunch toilet. Because who never more Obia and the whole Vice President will just mount a stage. In some more can just a wood.
Say or manifesto or can say with 3 billion, 30 billion.
30 billion.
Baby a Ghana for a so many toilet facility. A better thing of the past. Urafi. Part of the manifesto.
You see, he's not a serious person.
Oh.
And I'm saying that yes, Ghanaians should never take our vice president serious. The reason being that
our vice president.
No. You can be a vice president, but people should not take him serious. Was he not the same person that was promising, say, people were borrowing recklessly? The government was insensitive to the plight of Ghanaians, and for that matter, they alleviated the suffering, the pains of the people. It's the reason why Ghanaians voted for them. Now within a space of 4 years, 5 years, in the history of this country, or some person as a vice president, you told us that you are coming to create a job opportunities for a man for now for just minute number 100,000. Now after 3 years, CD to dollar and all the genie do Okroma, and that is saying, then look at the CD and the dollar rate. Okroma say, I think you see, we've had enough of all this cheap politics. Politics now. What I'm beginning to realize, and I say, leadership Okroma is almost a joke because political parties now by your vehicles, people can easily use it to rise to political prominence. So at the end of the day, you can be anybody at all. But with party influence, you can wake up the next day and you are president. And at the end of the day, and some of these silly decisions, you see it over. I think maybe it is not wrong to belong to party, but let us be rational. Let us hold people accountable. Let us look people in the eyes and tell them, say, yes, I voted for you, but this nonsense, I'm not for it. We let us speak truth to power because in the US and other places, they have 2 political parties. You can do political parties. But it's not a reason to fool around because you know you're ruling a rational breed of people. At the end of the day, our allegiance is not to party individual, but rather to the nation and what they are in the future. Today, look at the economic fortunes of Ghana. Do we even have anything? There is nothing to speak of. The economy is in shambles. And then people are saying, IMF. But because of the previous rhetoric, they are at the crossroad. They can't even go. You understand? And that is the situation we find ourselves in. Nothing seems to be working. Bosnia Bebreba, ya boy to be pointed to one legacy project. I said, I did win a Bosnia ya boy, a commiserated amount of money. Yaji, there is absolutely nothing. Into about 20 or ferry. And who is advising the president? Last time I catch yourself, I bind beer, so be ya. A general chief of staff, so. And the reason why I make us a chief of staff is an American invention. The reason why I'm going to buy it is or acting as a gatekeeper because so we are president, that's all person who keep with the White House. It depends on your friend say chief of staff.
Sure.
And your chief of staff is seen as somebody or one a change the president. President no fair no. So whenever the president didn't take a decision, chief of staff never catch and say, hey, my friend, this thing, and son of Pierre Babontin to sit at the policy table. So I know some of these irrational decisions who is advising the president, and consistently we are pushing people out there. Sometimes decisions about Tabontin, we say, now crown a way and some penny for Obakona ya buy any part to Abamano. And it's so annoying. And so, you see, on the other side is the attempt to crack down on dissenting views and people with alternative, your friends, kind of ideas. You cannot cow people into subjugation. You can never cow everybody. In the media, you can buy a lot of them out. Or more bad, they will fixate on the trivia and the primitive issues. But they are far Ghana for no. But some of us, you can't cow us. You can't intimidate us. What is the worst you can do? We will continue to speak truth to power. And then you can do your worst. And we are never intimidated. We will continue to do this because Obian time Obia until send nipa behunyan sasa by the writing. Sabaya nipa asitin betono. That what is going on, Captain? Na me kasa Ghana hankwana. Me fansa wuti ufie. Wona wo yere mo car mo musika mo bibia. One day you can choose to eat 6 times a day.
Oh sure.
There is another woman sitting in your house or struggling in ma and sana one day kura wenya aduane ba kwandi. Enti wani baje sa wo nipa tifie ba kwa wo da wo gigi wani wo drive na nipa no also fa no wo ye nipa wo ya rational. Can you be happy?
No.
And then obi timbe gina ho masi me wo dan 8 back is Legon back away that person is a politician.
Chese wa bobra.
I have cars this nyansa be no wo
Wa bobra na wo to wa bobra.
No, it's not
that president 10 you see, cars 15.
You see, that is what I'm telling people, say sansem hununa that old political narrative no more de cover man for ye name ati hai won't mean fine because Elisa mebo bransa ma kire madwen.
Exactly.
Because say ye kire ya adwen it is not about money. Enka G8 meeting da bi o mo ko me senka billionaires na beko. What I say enka edu abato a ye beko constituency bia na hwe sikafo na do makoto. It's not about the abobra. It is about who have the mind to cause transformation of this particular.
All right.
Nkroma ba no e billionaire.
Mame Kofi o na masaba ho ne ye. Aka bi won ho. Chese won wi.
Netine say
Kofi.
Ebusuafo munti asema meken misrew. You could be of noble birth. You could be eloquent in sena wakasa ye de sena was a lubrication of human dynamics. Utume kasa me ye de. You could have had all the education, waku schools, Oxford, mu ne niama, universities ahoro. You could say, ebia, why ye juma government muache was a experience. You came from Ufia, to say, eso nkrofu buno. Sanya mani na no does not equate to good functional thinking. Inti se wo bad thinking results no ye vicious. Na results be a vicious in your thinking no a spiral down. We say spiral that ye trickle down. Well, a spiral into a degeneration of standards. Ghana say no. Sa vicious thinking, bad thinking, no, a spiral yang into a state of permanent emergency. Yang nyame na degenerate. Ye heal bia or ye virtuous or science-based, data-driven, human-centered thinking. Ne thinking no ye progressive. Emma niama form. Etia mufra kayen youthi ye programs. Se said we was Silicon Valley. Ye were development hubs or regions. Ye boy young farmers. Now you put about $10 billion into farming every year for the next 10 years. Na ye produce. Na ye feed young agro-based industries. Farming, as I say, ye sexy view. Say, ye di Jane fi Holland, neba Ghana, ne beton. Enye Burkina Faso, Holland. Yentumi nye Jane. Yentumi enye Jane ana. Inti yen domestic market prayi na no ye collapse no. If you say ahoho abagana yen ministers yen penyufo ama won kwan say won exploit na won abuse won fires won titia yen so na Ghana for the yenye nipa Ghana for yenye nipa inti wo nena bi owa kura wo wofa bi owa kura wo nua bi enye den watumi survive anopa mi hwe program nkrofo Quran na dokono kura dokono aye ding say nipa beto no won adi inti say ye collapse sa yen food chain at the bottom level now ebe den yetumi yenso yetumi survive ya na opening awo ayi mpacho fa video yi to so ne hwe a look into the future. Godwin fa video yi to so ne hwe a look into the future. Ne ye propose to Ghana for ne say ye pese yes san ne mama Ghana. Ye per se, ye build infrastructure. Ye per se, ye ma relevant education ba. Na ye youth no, ye one should be beam to say napkwa. What be graduates no? Now all
right, Kofi yan fa video no na fe.
You.
Yan twaso.
Hey. When. Hey. When
Near ye can say, Brenedu. What's ye captain? Captain, I shed no blood. Captain, thank you for ultimate sacrifice.
You're welcome.
Say, Captain, in Nihonea, why any dear we? Obien to me, Cassie, Ubi, my friend is Captain Smarter. Obey any ditch and a dog ma Ghana for can or quarry train. Why any dear we? Now, one no dang na worry yana, yere catch Lucy ne kokofikranting.com. Okwa will scroll down to the bottom. Not join yen Telegram page because a hon ye patriots are yen yedi yen kra ama Ghana. Ya commit yen who say ye pese Ghana sin kitikrachi ye jina ne nangso ni ye. Ye penipa word juni Ghana who what dog Ghana mume kayen who niye ma Ghana so kokofikranting.com. Not join yen Telegram page. Untumi kra ko Telegram na fihwe yen KK 2024 Agenda 2024 na beka yen ho yemma Ghana so Captain ma semba kwa mekanin if you say baby edu ide sankrofo yi nananom yi NDC ne NPP for baby awodin abesin woni hwi a wo betumi dia mayen say Ghana fu hia wokom. Now to me for nipa 337 you cheer plain fair ma won say monkwa brochiri nkotie seminar for 2 weeks on climate change wo Glasgow.
Innocent.
Captain, me say da bia me ka say obi a wo Ghana ha bia no. Obi a woni Ghana enchen obi a. We all have equal stake and equal shares in this particular country. Enti mo bia intimidate we say or minus obedience and we all own this particular country equally. Just say you need to be the president, you need to be a minister. And in Tina, you delegate some individuals. So if they are there, they are there. Some we Juma, Sabi Humbertoyen, but only hot because I don't want to answer and I say be at the Honda Yafetchen. So whoever you are, it doesn't matter your background, Oma, Mesa, Osika, Uniska, Uko school, Wanko school, we all have equal stake in this particular country. Because I keep telling people, say, nothing hurts more than seeing average criminals with executive tag raping your motherland with unwavering impunity, and you can't do anything.
No.
And that is what is going on in the country. Men in executive tag raping this particular country with impunity. On the other side is the arrogance, because he thinks that he's in power today. But I say power is transient. You will not be there forever. But you should always be concerned about and someone nipa be kan fa ho abra woko. Da bia meka President Kufo wo de wo ben na nkasa. Se si otifie ade obetimi dia ginani aye the good memories of onyaye when he was president, and the other regrets are there are certain things that we opportunity na nka onye, and there are other things that bia nka oye ya obese aye bia ka ho. When you now share from a distance, that is where reality ever catch up with you. So whenever you get opportunity like this, a stage, or be a supporter, you've enjoyed the unfettered support and allegiance of Ghanaians, committing everything to you. Say, yeah, they are the don't forget to see their money here for Sikao, or be attachment, we are getting born, Okomakola market, and then your friends are Bubushi, Mame Fua, or that's Soranopa, a beam Sorahomachi, or Musika, their man are the top V8 into Umfere. And Sasikano, more the enam to crime, forgetting saying nipa na to abamamo. So I think say baby ya duri nipa man ni na na hu say ya the leadership position mawa gidie na hotoso na nipa enya wo mu. And inti na dia man anya sa wo na wonim nyansa kire obia. And our friends in the media a omo nso no omo yafunu nti no omo misinform Ghana for over the years. Na utie politics okromo anya de. Because what they do is a newspaper review and beto ha one person speaking against the other side speaking for. At the end of the day, we become confused because we boko ha no we ya abaseni nyina. So e dey na wutie that journalism no yansesa na yan hu say niema ebeboa magana for asetena masesa to transform ama even your thinking kura no aye we ne betimi aboa because education is very very key.
Yeah, better education.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
Next week, you better share education.
Yeah, okay.
They say a pro.